You got that right.
We got football.
My tailgate party's fired up, man.
Tailgate party. Now, let me tell you, tell us a little bit what you got going down there from your Packer music and your parody songs. Anything new in the works, or?
Oh, yeah. Well, our recording is falling behind schedule, unfortunately.
Well, you know.
We do have a new CD.
Sure.
That I'm hoping we can still get it out by Labor Day.
Okay.
Called Road Trip, and actually the Vi Queen's Just Plain Suck will be one of the songs on it, but that's not the finished version. That's just the scratch track.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie and I, he's the drummer.
Yeah.
We're working with some additional musicians to going to get a little different sound, a little better, and basically that song will be the single or one of the singles. There's another one, and I might have sent you a copy months back, called simply Dallas Sucks. You know,
I do.
How much more can we get out of?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, yeah, that one's gonna. Yeah, I did send you that one. That one's gonna be a single when it's finished. And then another big one that we haven't made mention of at all yet is the Packer Anthem.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be. That one should be big, but we're keeping it under wraps and not letting any bit of it out at this moment. Other than I just mentioned it for the first time right now on the radio, so whoever out there who's out there listening, whether it's on MySpace or in Madison or whatever, yeah, the Packer Anthem is on the way.
Awesome.
And those will be the three main ones. There are a few other ones. And you got a goofy little Wisconsin cheesehead song called "For Cripe's Sake."
Oh, okay.
It's going to be on there. That my fiance. Oh, by the way, I got engaged to Sherry.
Oh,
friend number one on MySpace.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. But she loves the "For Cripe's Sake" song. She's heard the scratch version of it too. She's the only one that really knows it, other than the guys in the band.
Sure.
So yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff on the way.
Well, speaking of that, let me fire up I have the Dallas Suck song version right here.
Okay, good. Just the scratch version, not the finished one. But
I imagine it is.
It gets the point across.
They'll all.
You think of the Cowboys? They're our bitch. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. You know they can't complete a pass. It's on the ground. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Don't you know we'll kick their ass? Kick it hard. They always cry. They like to cry. They always lose. They like to lose. But their owner's filthy rich. They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but our bitch. Yeah. The song is dedicated to all the Green Bay Packer fans around the world who hate the freaking Cowgirls. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. When they lose, their fans all move. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. We'll kick their ass until we're through. Let's do it again. They always cry. They like to cry. They always lose. They like to lose. But their owner's filthy rich. They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but our bitch. Yeah, all Packer fans hate the freaking Cowgirls. Here we go. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Don't you know we're number one? Number one. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. Kicking their ass is so much fun. Lots of fun. They always cry. They like to cry. They always lose. They like to lose. But their owner's filthy rich. They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but our bitch. They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but our bitch. They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but the Packers, bitch. Hey!
Very nice, Richard. Now, I have to say something. I believe I have some younger listeners out there today. My nieces and nephews. Now, don't repeat them naughty words out there, okay?
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. This is meant for college age.
This is a college age student. Yeah, college age here. So I just want to let Alex and Libby and Mary and my sister and all them know. So I believe they're tuning in today. So, but very cool.
Well, good. I'm glad you like it. That one, yeah, I do remember. We did play that a few months back.
Yeah, I got all your stuff in my MP3 and my flash drive sitting here, so I just...
Okay, cool, because, yeah, that's the one that's going to go to all the radio stations all season long to the cities wherever the Cowboys are playing each week, so they can have fun insulting them as Dallas is coming to town.
Tell us about that. I know you've been pretty hot in Atlanta, playing the EPL up in the Valley. A lot of bigger stations than the one we got here.
Yeah, it's starting to take off. Well, it did pretty much like in November, I guess, is when things started spreading out. It mainly started with APL up in Green Bay, Hamilton. I don't even know where they got it from.
I saw you on MySpace. That's where I caught it quickly when you wrote about APL, and that's where I caught it on there. Yeah,
they got it, and they edited it down. The original Packer Drinking song. It's got 4 verses, one for each team in the NFC North.
Yeah,
and but it's like a 4.5-minute song, which is longer than what most radio stations will play. So they edited it down. So they had like the Vikings version, the Bears version, the Lions version, and then So they started doing it on their own, and I wasn't even aware they were playing it. And I got contacted through MySpace from 23-year-old Ryan in Green Bay, Wisconsin, who said, "Hey guys, they're playing your songs on the radio up here on the rock station WAPL." So that was cool, and they kept doing it. And then I got in contact with them and just started doing a different version each week. And they kept on playing them, and it kept kind of spreading. And then did a few different things. And then once football season was over, then we did a song, Baseball, Hot Dogs, and Apple Pie, that they played on some of the ESPN sports talk stations around the country.
Well,
as well as a few other independent sports talk stations.
Well, I haven't played your stuff pretty much all summer, so all right, let's fire up the Packer Drinking song. That's one of the best ones. Here we go. Of course, they're all good, Richard.
Are you ready to get this playoff party started? The Lions, Vikings, and the Bears, the Packers all aflame. 2007, those Eagles suck and they can sit our 13-3. So what's the fear? Let out the cheer. Come on and sing along. Let's hear ya. Chug it down and do a shot. Of no-name rejects and a quarterback who's bald. How about a little rogue? Hasselbeck, he left Green Bay. Mark's here, he'll never play. Give me the ball. You think with all that money he could afford a nice toupee? The Lions, Vikings, and the Bears, the Packers all aflame. As you know, those teams all suck and they can't fix our ass.
Is a pirate, blustering in from sea, with a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is...
When you need a player, you can say, how do you do? But when you shake his big old hand, don't ask which one are you. Don't ever do that. We relive the glory days and honor Vince Lombardi. So celebrate in Taiwan and start this tailgate party. The Lions, Vikings, and the Bears, the Packers all aflame. As you know, those teams all suck and they can't hit all that damn string. So what's the fear? Let out the cheer. Come on, sing along. I wanna hear ya. Chug it
Vikings and the... Oh, excuse me. I'm back on here. I love it.
Yeah, that was the Seattle playoff version you played there.
I know. I just got a whole list of them here. So.
Yeah, that was the WAPL version. The playoff game, the Packers did win.
I was going to say that was a good one, and I do have the Giants one, but we won't play that one.
Yeah.
You mentioned that was a rough version, but I thought it was just fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, now the Giants version, they played that on, Pharrell played that on the Howard Stern Sirius
awesome
satellite channel. And so that one got like one play. But 20 million people listening to it. So that was,
sure. As you can tell,
lost the next day.
Yeah. As you can tell out there, you listen to Bucky's Packers sports talk show. Nothing serious here in Tommy's show. It's a tailgate party. Have some music, have some fun, some laughs. Try to divert a little bit from the soap opera. I got Richard from the worst band in the world from ATL on the phone here. If you guys want to give us a call, maybe some MySpace people are listening, 608-265-9786. Again, that's 608-265-WSUM. So, how's Diane doing? Diana, the manager.
Oh, Diana?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from her recently either.
No.
What's up?
Well, now
yeah, I need to get in contact with her because as soon as the CD is finished, she's got some work to do to get it to the radio stations and do her networking magic. But
right,
yeah, at this point, until we get it finished, then there's nothing nothing to promote just yet. But I assure you, it's on the way.
Awesome.
I'm moving or rebuilding the recording studio I have down here.
Okay.
Because I've moved into a new big house, and so I've tripled the size of the recording studio.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm still putting that together as we speak. And so there's the few extra parts that I need to record here. I've got to get the studio finished being put together first, and then I can do that. But it's coming. I know I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get it by Labor Day. Originally, I was hoping to get it all done by preseason, but that gives me like a week. And we'll see.
How was your trip to Wisconsin? You told me you were up in Kenosha. Were you playing the worst band in the world group, or you have another band I believe you play with too, right?
Well, see, all of the above, actually.
All of the above?
Yeah, I went up there during Summerfest, and we did a little performance. It was a top secret private party gig. But there were, I don't know, probably 300, 400 people there.
Playing all these good tunes?
We did the one you just played.
Awesome.
The original version of it. And, yeah, we just did that. We're just kind of piloting it. Like we had talked about in the fall on your show that, you know, about playing live around Wisconsin and, you know, doing Summerfest at some point or whatever. And I told you that I needed to make sure that we had enough material to do that and that it would all go over well live. You know, I know it goes over pretty well on the radio and, you know, on the internet, MySpace pages or whatever, but we needed to make sure that it was going to work live because it's a whole different ball game when you're doing that, especially with this kind of music where there's lots of joke and, you know, little stories going on that you kind of have to follow along with the verses and in addition to the choruses and stuff. And so we kind of put it together, played at this private party. It was a big one with fireworks and all kinds of stuff. It was huge, but we piloted it to see how it would go over, and when it went over great, so we were excited about that. And then we'll just take it from there. But that was it. We just needed to see how it would work before we, you know, because that affects what direction we want to go in and how we want to do things. So far, so good. And we'll have the second CD out soon. So that'll give us a good amount of material to put together a bigger live show.
Awesome. Well, I know you got a flight today. I think you mentioned you just had a couple half an hour or so here. You can